Chesterfield to do some DoorDashing. So yesterday I had my very best day. I could have broke 300 pretty easy, but the dinner rush had stopped. And I guess there's a lull between the dinner rush and the late night rush. And, I wasn't willing to wait for it. One thing I noticed a lot of times, the map will say it's very busy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm in the very busy section and I'm not getting nothing. And I think that's because they feel like they don't have enough drivers there. So until it's not busy, they're going to try to keep people to stay there. But blah, blah, blah. I stayed disciplined all day and made some mistakes. Manchester Road was just a nightmare yesterday. Oh, man. I mean, I got over there probably right around 5 o'clock. It was backed up for miles and miles and miles. And they opened another Freddy's frozen custard over there. And, boy, people in Chesterfield and Ellisville and all those places, they are so willing to wait in drive-thru lines for an hour maybe to just get food. I never seen anything like it. And I tried to take a couple orders from there, and I went inside and turned right back around and came outside. And then I tried it again late at night. Same deal. They were just swamped. So I probably could have made the 300 in just the time I worked if I would have worked a little smarter. So I'm going to be more careful, more smarter today. But the main thing I wanted to talk about today is, man, I walked 11,000 steps yesterday, DoorDashing. And since I started doing this is the third week. I've lost 9 pounds already. So, DoorDashing to fitness. That'll be the name of this video. I already feel a lot better. I will say this, I'm a really big guy. I've lost hundreds of pounds before, gained it all back. I love food, man. I love food. But it's not, it doesn't love me. But I really think that I was led to do this so I could get back in shape. Because, getting in and out of a car 30, 40, 50 times a day, walking up 3 or 4 flights of stairs 3 or 4 times a day, 4, 6 or 7, depending on the day you're having. I mean, there's some places in Chesterfield, Lydia Hills over there, even though there's an elevator, sometimes you gotta walk half a mile to get to it. So you're walking half a mile to get to it, half a mile to get back. We all know about the stairs and stuff like that. And then, sometimes I'll park a little further away from the restaurant, so I'm not in that congested area. And yes, more and more, what I do is I plan my exit plan. There's a plaza over there in Chesterfield that's got about 5 restaurants, about 5 other places, and not near enough room for that. So I park a little farther away so I can get back on Lee Oak and then get back to Clarkson. I'll walk a little bit extra, and God knows I need to stay out of that congestion. This DoorDashing really has worked out. I'm not having quite the week I had last week. We had the glitch, and then I got some much needed car maintenance done and stuff like that. And now it's pouring down raining. Not sure what kind of day I'm going to have today. I hope to be able to make 250 today. That's my goal. I made 200 last Saturday, and I started later. So, but I don't know about this rain. Definitely going to probably have to buy a rain poncho today. Every day I learn something new. But Like I said, walked 11,000 steps yesterday. I've lost 9 pounds since I've been doing this. I'm excited. I'm excited about it. You know, I'm still looking for another job. One more thing, and I'll shut up. I turned down a $78,000 a year job yesterday because I have this to fall back on. It just wasn't right. You know, the health insurance was $173 a week, believe it or not. So that's $9,000 right there. It was health insurance, dental, and vision. It cost $9,000 a year just for that. And then there was some other stuff with it. They seemed like okay people, but they were operating. I've seen this a lot this year. Trucking companies operating like we did in the 90s. And they weren't 100% above board, but they were okay. You know, and you can't expect people to be perfect. And I have seen some unbelievable stuff this year. People doing stuff illegal, and just overworking people to death. The trucking industry, they wonder why they don't have any drivers. Well, it might be that you're working people 14 hours a day. That might have something to do with it. You know, that people get tired of working 14 hours a day. You know, and then you know, wanting to work on weekends too. That might have just much to do with it. You know, but that's enough about that. But DoorDash is giving me some options. You know, now, you know, the holidays coming and all that, so my phone was totally dead the rest of the day as far as another job would go, and that's a little scary, but, you know, gotta have faith. Gotta have faith.